So we're in Halifax. We're going to do something a bit different here in Halifax. We're going to go out. We're going to feature some different haunted locations of Halifax. So let's go for the drive and get on to with some spookiness. So one of the spots in Halifax that's really haunted, and I've talked to a couple different staff that work here about this, is the Five Fishermen. The top window is known for doors closing, glasses being broke, and different haunted things, but there's a ghost that apparently wanders up there. So here we are again in downtown Halifax. There's a silhouette in one of the windows of a gentleman that apparently was the priest at this particular church. So basically what happened is, after the Halifax explosion, the saying is that basically the window exploded out and somehow a silhouette appeared. I'm not 100% sure of the details on this. There's a few different stories about it. So the Alexander Keith's Brewery is apparently very haunted. There's a couple different ghosts that roams around in here. There's one that sits at the end of the bar, and then there's always the Alexander Keith ghost. There's also a tunnel that goes between here and his former house, and he's known to definitely haunt the area in between as well as inside the brewery. So I'm here at Citadel Hill, and Citadel Hill has about 24 ghost stories attached to it that has to do with it being haunted. One of them being an accident where on Canada Day a cannon was fired off, accidentally killing a few different soldiers. But there's about 24 different ghost stories attached to this place. It's pretty creepy, pretty cool. They even have their own ghost stories here. I really, really need you, honey. Hey, girl. The Cathedral Church of All Saints is apparently haunted by one of the former deans here. There's a house here on Roby Street. Well, Roby Street's right there. But this is Jubilee. No matter how many times they replace that window, it always turns black. No one knows why, but it's super creepy. Here in Bedford Basin, apparently it's extremely haunted. The story is that there was a dory full of fishermen coming into Bedford, and basically the dory flipped. The fishermen end up drowning, and on foggy days, you'll hear a dory, the sound of a dory moving closer and closer to shore, but it never arrives.